By the time we returned to the palace, I had already lost count of the number of times I'd looked at Lila and asked myself, could this really be her? She sat across from me in the royal carriage, staring out the window as the kingdom rolled past. Her hands were folded in her lap, calm, quiet. But her silence didn't feel vacant. It felt full, like something waiting just beneath the surface. Memories, maybe, or something else. The guards at the palace gates hesitated when they saw her, but I gave them my name. And more importantly, I gave them my voice. "She's with me," I said. "Escort us to the queen." They obeyed. We were brought to one of the private drawing rooms, smaller than the throne room, but no less heavy with expectation. Queen Rosalind entered first. She paused the moment she saw Lila. Her breath caught, her posture shifted, and something passed across her face. Shock, grief, hope, fear. King Vincent followed. He stopped short. And for the first time since I'd met him, the king looked unsure of what to say.
"I don't know who I am,"
Lila said before anyone could speak.
"but they think maybe I was someone important once."
Silence. Queen Rosalind stepped closer, slowly, like approaching a ghost.
What's your name, child?
Lila.
Do you remember anything of this place?
Lila looked around.
It feels like something I dreamed, but nothing clear, nothing real.
They didn't declare her the princess. They didn't embrace her. Not yet. Instead, they did what they'd learned from the last time. They investigated. Over the next week, the palace staff and scholars combed through records. We brought Lila into familiar rooms, hoping they'd spark something. The garden, the chapel, the nursery where Princess Amelia once played. Sometimes Lila would stop and stare. She once whispered,
"I feel like I've touched this railing before."
Another time she cried at the sight of a rose. But nothing solid came, only shadows. Marjorie and I stayed close to her. We watched the court react. Some nobles whispered, already preparing themselves for another scandal. Others were more cautious, watching with curiosity but withholding judgment. And still others feared what it would mean if she was the real Amelia. Because the kingdom had already embraced me. Emma. The girl who left the palace to tell the truth. The one who came back and was adopted into the royal family. Would Lila's return undo all of that? I didn't care about my place anymore. I just wanted the truth, even if it unraveled the quiet peace I had finally found. The queen spoke to me alone one evening. We sat in the rose chamber. The scent of the garden floated in from the windows.
She reminds me so much of her.
She said softly.
The way she turns her head, the way she walks.
I didn't ask who her meant. We both knew.
But memory loss,
she continued,
is a strange, slippery thing, and there are still so many questions.
I nodded. I'm not asking you to crown her. I just want to know who she is, who she was.
And if she truly is my daughter,
then she deserves to be found. That night, I watched Lila from across the courtyard. She was sitting by the fountain, hands cupped in her lap, watching the water ripple. She looked lost, but not broken, and I realized something painful and beautiful all at once. Even if she wasn't Princess Amelia, she still mattered. Because she was a person worth fighting for. Because she had been caught in the same curse of mistaken identity I had. Because no one, not even a girl without a name, deserved to be forgotten. The next morning, Queen Rosalind ordered the royal historian to search medical and magical records from the outer provinces. Just in case. Lila remained in the palace. She didn't ask for attention. She didn't beg to be called royal. She just lived. She helped in the kitchens. She walked in the garden. She smiled at the younger maids and thanked the guards. If anything, she reminded me of me. The me who first arrived at the palace, overwhelmed and unsure. But honest, real. Eventually, the queen called us both into her private chambers. She looked tired, Not defeated, just tired of not knowing.
She's not Amelia.
The Queen said gently. My breath caught.
She bears resemblance, perhaps even blood, but her past, it doesn't align with the princess's disappearance. She appeared in Essenwell too late. The records don't match. The healer who first treated her confirms she had been wandering long before the princess vanished.
I glanced at Lila. She didn't flinch, didn't cry, just nodded.
Then, who am I?
She whispered.
We don't know,
The Queen replied softly.
but that doesn't mean you are no one.
And with that, the investigation into Lila came to a quiet, bittersweet end. She was not the lost princess. She was not a liar. She was just a girl with a broken past and a soft smile. But to me, she was a reminder. That truth is more than titles. It's what we choose to do once we've found it.